This is my privilege to welcome you on this technical session, which is a webinar especially. And those who are attending today with get benefits like networking and opportunities, access to technical resources, what education for further enhancement, mentorship and collaboration, information resource on all aspects of global operation, sharing best practice and practices and effectively managing risk and implement proactive solution within organization. So we are very glad we have three eminent presenters today, starting with Mr. Ashok Garlapati sir, who is Board of Director, BCSP, Advisory Member of ASSP Global Operation and ASSP KC Chapter Advisory Member. And he is also Vice Chairman of GSHP, a Safety Society in India. Another presenter will be Mr. Bala Siva Sirikant Adivi. He is Ambassador, BCSP, Advisory Committee Member, and Global Operation Practice Speciality. And another eminent presenter, Mr. Sanjay Jaiswal, he is Administrator, Global Operation Practice Specialty, ASSP. So it will be really an eye-opener for many of the members.
The voice is gone.
Voice is lost. Yeah.
It will be a wonderful opportunity for those who are attending this session today itself. We will.
Sardarji, voice is not clear, please. It was good earlier.
Yeah.
Now it reduced almost. Yeah, it's okay now.
Hello. In between, there is some call which is disturbing us. No problem, sir. Sorry about this disturbance. So we'll be hearing from today these presenter, and we will be having interaction during this session itself. So myself will be leaving this floor to program coordinator, Mr. Narendra Patel, along with President Jahid Thakur will be there for his address. And our coordinator, Mr. Ramana, will be leading the session throughout this process. So sit back tightly and listen to the speaker for today. Jahid Thakur for his president address.
Thank you very much, Safdar. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, all. Hope you all are doing good. Now things are becoming normal and all are going back to work normal. As a part of ASSP Kuwait Chapter's continuous efforts to bring learning opportunities for HSC professionals, I would like to welcome all the members for today's webinar on ASSP Global Operations Practice Specialty, Objective and Advantages. On behalf of Executive Committee, I would like to thank all the three speakers, Ashok Garlapati sir, Bala Srikant sir, and Sanjay sir, for coming forward and for the benefits of members they are doing this webinar. With the efforts of all these three mentors, ASSP offered free membership on Global Operational Practice Specialty, which already our secretary has already informed. Once again, I would like to thank all these three speakers and request all the members to make use of this wonderful opportunity for networking and enhancing their knowledge. Over to you, Narendra.
Thanks, Jayji. Good evening, all. It's a privilege for me. Yes.
Narendraji, sorry for this one. Let me brief about our chapter activities. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll call you in a minute. Only it will take 1 minute or so. Okay. Good evening, all. This is our usual practice to brief our recent chapter activities. Okay, that's why we are just having 1 or 2 minutes to brief about our chapter activities. Before that, in our every meetings, we are showing a video about our membership. Yeah, please continue, Riaz. Thank you, Riaz, for showing that membership promotional video. And these are the few recent events which we have done since February. This is a blood donation campaign which we have organized with the coordination of Vice Committee and SIMS, Shoaiba Medical and Industrial Center. Around 8 members have donated their blood. And actually during it was during the daytime, that's why we couldn't able to get many. But anyway, we are congratulating those members who have donated their blood for the noble cause. This is the PSM technical meet which we are having every month with the help of PSM practice specialty group. 16th February we have done PSM technical meet 20, and Mr. Praveen Chowdhury and Mr. Ashwin Raj have presented their presentations during those technical meet. We had a webinar on standards and innovations in breathing air solutions, which was sponsored by Raja Company and Luno Systems. They both came forward to deliver this webinar, and this was very technical, and our members got benefited with that in such a way that in our oil and gas sector, how we are using these breathing operators. Many people got many questions and answers from the speakers. This is a training program organized by our global OSHA. This is the authorized gas tester program, which is done on 25th and 26th during our Independence and Republic Day of Kuwait. Our eminent advisory committee member Ashok Garlapatiji and Mr. James combinedly did this one, and we had 9 participants got benefited with this program. We have organized beach cleanup campaign. Again, our Vice Committee has done this one with the help of hashtag and EHS Towers, I think. I'm sorry. Yeah, IHS Towers. Yeah, IHS Towers and hashtag came together with the help of Vice Committee. Around 50 people participated in this beach campaign, and it was very successful. Everyone got enjoyed and participated in a good way. This is our next recent technical meet, which we have done on process safety. Mr. Najas and Mr. Surendra Varadarajan have delivered their presentations, and around 60 people 60 members attended for this technical meet. These are the Toastmasters meetings, which we are having every month with our ASSP Kuwait Chapter's Toastmaster Club. We are having this one on every month, 1st and 3rd Saturday, and probably this may change to 2nd and 4th Saturday, but this is very wonderful opportunity which we are giving to our members to develop their leadership and communication skills. and our advisory committee member Toastmaster Sunil have won a evaluation contest speech. He got a first prize, and he is moving to the next level, which we are having in the upcoming days with the district. And these are the upcoming events. The next PSM technical meet will be on 20th April, and we have a BOHS 507 module training, which will be on 22nd to 29th April. And we are planning for ASP and CSP preparatory workshops in the month of May. And we are also having Global OSHA 345 authorized gas tester once again in the month of May, first week it will be. And we are having a new training with the Global OSHA again. This is the first time we are doing with Global OSHA, the train the trainer. Other trainings we are doing in the general construction, the general safety is there, and authorized gas tester we are doing since 2 years. And this is the train the trainer program we are doing first time, because many people are interested to go for this. That's why we planned this one, and the notification will be sent soon. And we are having the major activities, the Professional Development Conference and ASSP GCC HSC Excellence Award, which we are doing every year, will be launching soon. Both will be launching soon, and all the notification will be sent to you shortly. These are the events, like every alternate years we are doing that Professional Development Conference. We had done the previous one in the year 2019. Due to this pandemic, we have postponed 1 year, like it should be in the year 2021, but due to this pandemic, we have just delayed this one for a few days. And because we are planning to have it on physical event, that's why we have delayed this much. And it will be announcing soon. The dates for this will be 8th and 9th November 2022. And this one, ASSP GCC HSC Excellence Award, will be launching soon. This is the annual event for us, and we are recognizing private sector companies to show their performances. We are evaluating their performances and recognizing them for their good practices. Now, I would like to request Mr. Narendra Patel to take over the dais to introduce our speakers. Welcome, Narendra ji.
Thank you, Ramanaji. It's been a privilege today to introduce the eminent speakers for the day. We see this all members or the senior members who will be speakers today as our mentors, and they are a real guidance for us. So it's really a privilege and honor to introduce them. We start with the first speaker, Mr. Sanjay Jaiswal. He's CSP, CHI, CIT, SMS. He's a safety specialist in Kuwait Oil Company, and he has over 31 years of experience in HSE management and consultancy in the midstream and downstream oil and gas industries projects. He has significant experience in implementation of SHE management systems for process industries, including PSM, project safety, risk assessment, and fire prevention. Mr. Jaiswal has a bachelor's degree in fire engineering and is a professional member of ASSP and an administrator of Global Operations Practice Specialty, ASSP USA. Mr. Jaiswal has presented at various international HSE conferences and published technical HSE articles in National Safety Council, India Journal, and the ASSP bulletins. He has won many awards as Best Technical Paper Presenter at second Kuwait International HSE Conference and was awarded Kuwait Oil Company's CMD HSE Award. He had also won and declared winner of the Safety Professional of the Year SPY Award by ASSP Region 9 and SPY Award by ASSP Kuwait Chapter 2020. He's been recently also recognized with 2021 CSP Award of Excellence by BCSP USP. So it's a privilege, sir, to welcome you on the board.
Thank
Our
you.
next
Thank you so
speaker,
much.
yeah, our next speaker is Mr. Ashok Gallapati, a well-known figure in our chapter. He's FA, SSP, CSP, CFIOSH, QAP. He's a health and safety professional, fellow of ASSP and certified with CSP, QEP, CFIOSH, UK. He has over 32 years of experience in HSE consultancy and HSE management systems in oil and gas industries. He is also the lead auditor for ISO 14001, 45001 standards and approved as a Global OSHA USA outreach trainer. His extensive experience in implementation of HSE management system for process industries in line with the international standards. He has been instrumental in establishing chapters in India and abroad. He served as a member of ASSP Global Task Force in establishing all these chapters. He is a professional member of American Society of Safety Professional, as we know that he's also a pioneer member in establishing the chapter. He received the Charles V. Culbertson Cusson Award, the Region 6 Safety Professional for the Year Award, ASSP President Award, and Edgar Monstanzo Queenie Safety Professional of the Year Award, and IPS Spy Award. Sorry for pronouncement, sir. He has been appointed as an ambassador Board of Safety Certified Safety Professionals BSCSP USA in recognition of his professional volunteering and currently serving as a Board of Director in BCSP. He is recently honored with Fellow of ASSP, first Southeast Asian to get this honor. We really congratulate on this achievement, sir. He is one of the governing trustee of Global Society of HSE Professional established in May 2020 and serving it as his vice chairman. He is member of the IADC, IOGC, IPEICA, IOS, Institution of Engineers India, Safety Engineers Association of India, and members of Tamil Nadu Engineers Forum Kuwait. So it's a long list of accreditations for you, sir, and really we welcome to the floor, sir. Our next speaker is Mr. Bala Sivakrishnakanth Adevi. He is working as TPL specialist HSE at Kuwait Oil Company. He is certified safety professional by Board of Certified Safety Professional BCSP USA and also Chartered Fellow of IOS UK. He is having already 23 years of experience in HSE in oil and gas industries. He has been bestowed with various honors from American Society of Safety Professional that includes Society Spy Award and Ambassador for BCSP USA. He is the immediate past administrator of Global Operations Practice Specialty, which was known as International Practice Specialty, about which we will be hearing him today, who was instrumental and took initiative in this name change of enhanced brand image of this practice specialty. Currently, he is extending his voluntary services to ASSP at society level, ASSP Kuwait Chapter, BCSP USA, and GSHP India in various practices. So it's a pleasure, sir, to introduce you all here, and we'll be honored to listening to you on this important topic today and taking maximum advantage of this platform. Over to you, sir.
Ramana, slide. Ramana, main slide, please.
Yes, sir, projecting.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. And I would like to begin with thanking ASSP Kuwait Chapter, Mr. Jayed Thakur, and entire EC for giving us opportunity, the opportunity to GOPS and his advisory committee member to present the case for GOPS to help benefit all the ASSP members. It's not limited only to Kuwait chapter, but anyone joining from the neighboring region, India or anywhere, can join GOPS offer and can benefit with this. So thank you very much. Thank you, Narenji. Next. Today we'll be presenting GOPS membership and objectives for our members, how they can join GOPS and what is the offer from ASSP for joining this practice facility. The agenda for today's presentation will be welcome, and then we'll proceed with overview of ASSP communities. Will be briefed by Mr. Ashok Gallapati. Then we'll have a look on GOPS objectives and benefit, what it offers for the ASSP members. And it will be followed by complimentary GOPS membership offer. Normally it costs $20, but there is a lot more detail about this. In fact, there is more than $20 benefit for the people, HSE professionals, and how they can join it. The route will be explained by Mr. Bala Shrikant, and we'll also have one complimentary webinar lined up on 6th of April next month, which has been approved for 0.1 CEU. So those who are having certification like ASP, CSP, they need to show certain accumulation of CEU points will be extremely helpful. So without paying anything, is a free of cost. Finally, we'll have a question and answer session. Thank you. Those who have some question during the presentation, they can note down their question. And when the time comes, they can put up their question in the chat box. We'll try to take them. As briefed by Narenji, we have Mr. Ashok Gallapati. We'll start, Mr. Bala and myself. Thank you. Next. Now, ASSP, as you know, all you have seen the promotional video also. It has about over this members keep changing more or less. So it's 37,000 members globally. Probably 2 days back I have taken. Perhaps after a week now, if I check, perhaps it will definitely be 100 more. I know this a lot more people are going to join after this offer is opened up. Lot of new joinees will be there. We'll see the entire slide, then we'll realize. ASSP is a conference of all the professionals from different discipline, maybe civil, chemical, electrical, mechanical, lot more. And it is a combination of different discipline who contribute to safety, make it highly vibrant community. Now, in ASSP, there are a lot of activities. One of the activities, some activities are grouped together and it's called ASSP communities. ASSP communities are basically can be understood or grouped in two parts. One type of community is defined under practice facility and another community is defined under common interest group. There are about 18 practice facility and 4 common interest group, and both these practice facility common interest group are brought under the umbrella ASSP COPS. It's called COPS, not the police. It is COPS. COPS stand for Council on Practice and Standards. Next. As I said, there are 4 common interest group and 18 practice specialty. What is common interest group? Actually, basically, the common interest group is a group of different age group personnel and especially the ethnic background people, especially ethnic background people who need support, who needs promotion and recognition for enhancing the safety profession. For them, 4 different groups are formed. We'll see the detail. What are those 4 groups which are defined under CIG. One of the group is already active in Kuwait. It's called WISE, Women in Safety Engineering. Okay, and other 3 we'll see when you go next slides. Other communities, practice facilities, which has 18 different practice facilities. And what practice facilities are there? Basically, it is a group of lot of OHS professionals from different background, different discipline. Discipline is a different branches, and who have interest in safety, or whose part job requirement needs contribution to safety. So they also act as safety professionals from different group, and who have at least some common line of business and common area of expertise. So they fall under this category. It can be, you can say, like people under industrial hygiene have a industrial hygiene practice facility. People under the health professionals, we are having a health practice facility. Like that, 18 practice facilities are there with a defined specialties. And finally is the ASSP chapter. ASSP chapters, and for one of the ASSP chapter is Kuwait chapter, but ASSP chapter doesn't come under COPS, Council on Practices and Specialty. It is brought under CORA. It's called Council on Region Affairs. And I will not talk about ASSP chapter. We all know what are our activities and what we do. Over to Mr. Bala Shrikant. Shrikant? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. In fact, I suggest let Ashok ji to speak first about GOPS.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Ashok. I'm very sorry. I think out of excitement, I have taken over. It was Ashok was supposed to brief. Then I was supposed to. But I'm very sorry, sir. Please.
No. That's the right channel. You have already laid a foundation. So I will just speak on the foundation. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sanjay, for inviting me. And Mr. Sanjay is administrator of the Global Operations Practice Specialty. Mr. Sanjay advised me to speak on the practice specialties, what it is. But before the practice specialty, I just want to engage you all. We have a 56 members on the call from different countries today. Today is the 30th March, okay? And I just want to know, 5 days back, it was 25th March. And there is significance for the 25th March. And can anyone tell in the chat box what was 25th March occurred in 1911? 25th March 1911. What happened?
I'm not supposed to participate as a panelist, but
Yeah.
that was the clue which we are using this platform.
Yeah, on 25th March, there was a triangle shut garment factory fire was there in New York, and that instigated to form the ASSP. That those days it was ASSE, American Society of Safety Engineers. So we learned from the unfortunate incidents. That is one of the reactive action that ASSE was formed in 1911. And after 80 years or 70 years or so, the first international chapter was established in Saudi Arabia in Middle East. And I'm not sure Mr. Jitu Patel is on the line. He was instrumental in establishing that chapter. After 20 years more, that is in the year 2001, we established the ASSP Kuwait Chapter in 2001. Like our Father Ali and Mr. Ujjwal Ritvik and so many other friends started together. I was also one of the person there. And today we are just performing on that platform. I was a vice president, and until 2007. Then I was also part of the ASSP Global Task Force. Then I was a practice specialty assistant administrator in the year 2008 to 2012. Now I want to come back and ask, what is practice specialty? Maybe people are asking. I'm a member of ASSP, but what is this practice specialty? As Mr. Sanjay said, we have a 37,000 members in our society. These 37,000 members are not into the same field. Some are into oil and gas, some are into construction, some are into transportation, some are into healthcare, okay? And that is the benefit of the practice specialties. We do have about 18 practice specialties. One is oil and gas, another one is transportation, another one is construction, Another one is international. Now we call it as a global operations practice specialty. Like that, there are so many practice specialties. Even though you are a member of 37,000 association, but if you are interested, you can also become a member of this practice specialty where you are performing your duties or where you are working in that area. If you are working in oil and gas, you can join in the oil and gas practice specialty. If you are working in an international community like outside US and you are part of the so many international companies, then you can join the international practice specialty. Now it is a global operations practice specialty. So now when I was in assistant administrator of global operations practice specialty, we had a member of advisory committee from 32 countries. That means all these 32 countries will be sharing their best practices in the advisory call. In case of any issues we face it, we will just share it among with them how you are managing this issue, how can we improve our practices. So like that we can always share the benefits of all these practice specialties. That's one of the advantage of the practice specialties. And Mr. Sanjay also briefed about the common interest groups. Common interest group, the name itself suggests all these people have got a common interest. Like we have a blacks in safety engineering is there, women in safety engineering is there. Those members having a same common interest, some common objectives, common requirements, they come under common interest groups. So like that, when common interest group is having a more members, that becomes the practice specialty. But every practice specialty starts with the small common interest groups. When they have the more members, more than 500 members or so, that becomes the practice specialty. Those are the advantages of the practice specialties. I was a practice specialty of administrator for global operations. Then Mr. Bala has taken over in the year 2016. I was until 2014, I was administrator. Then we established about 32 countries representatives. We used to call it the country representatives. We share a lot of information through these 32 countries and also understand what are the new regulations coming up in these countries. If any of these member goes to work in Singapore, we already have a connection there. If he goes to work in Germany, we have a connection there. If he goes to work in UK or Qatar or UAE, we do have members of global operations practice specialty. So it is always easy to get connected. And today also we have about 7 country representatives are attending this call. So we will have a good connection, good networking, understanding of all the best practices, what are the issues you are facing in your country, how you are solving that. Those are the benefits of the practice specialties. We have 18, as I said, and you can choose which practice specialty you want to be. And one of the good benefit for all these 56 members is they will be getting one practice specialty free, which is a global operations practice specialty for the 1 year or so. So those are the good benefits of the practice specialties. And most important thing, gentlemen and ladies, we will have a good connection and networking. That's one of the good advantage. If you go to US or UK or Australia, there you can always just send an email to the administrator or the ASSP staff that I have a work in this country. Please get me the details of any people who are having in there. So they will send immediately. You will have a good connection, good networking. So that's one of the good advantage of the practice specialties. Not only the sharing best practices, but even the career opportunities also. If you want to go and work in different countries, or a lot of benefits will be there. And we would like to congratulate Mr. Sanjay and Mr. Bala for bringing this global operation practice specialty to the Kuwait chapter. I'm sure, as Mr. Sanjay said, today we are 37,000. Maybe tomorrow it will be 550 more will be adding into that number. So there are a lot of benefits. You can reach out to me or Sanjay or Mr. Bala if you need any more information on the practice specialties or the common interest groups. So I'm sure Mr. Bala is going to briefly talk about what are the benefits of these practice specialties in detail. He is going to drill deep into the, what are the benefits, and you can also have a lot of questions at the end of the presentation as well. Back to you, Sanjay ji.
Thank you, sir. Now, Mr. Bala can take up.
Bala, you are mute.
Yeah. Thank you, Ashok Saab, and thank you, Sanjay Saab, for, and even thank you, Kuwait Chapter, for giving us an opportunity. It is one of the rare and the finest opportunities that all three administrators are taking one platform now. I don't think so. This kind of situation will come in future, and we wish that should happen again. And thank you, Mr. Patelji, for introducing me as well. On the other side, I request Jahid and team to make a webinar on only Ashok, When Mr. Patel is introducing Mr. Ashok and he's talking about all those, so I got goosebumps. So that kind of motivation he leaves for all of us. And as he rightly mentioned that after he worked as administrator, in fact, he's the one who motivated me to come into the IPS, International Practice Specialty then. Then eventually I became administrator after winning the election. And then now I'm very happy to see one of our pleasant and wonderful mentor, Sanjay Jaiswalji, is heading this GOPS. Once again, so I always believe that education is the passport to the future. An opportunity knocks only once, and we need to grab the opportunity. So ladies and gentlemen, this is one of such opportunities that ASSP is coming forward, in fact, came forward to extend such a wonderful offer to all the members who will be joining GOPS as the new members, as well as the members who would like to, as a professionals who would like to become members for ASSP. So that's a huge discount that we are going to discuss at during the course of this webinar. And as I rightly said in the beginning, the education is the passport of future. This and also I believe resting is rusting. We have to sharpen our skills, as we all know that a kind of story that we have understood, and when we are in childhood, especially those students who came from India, that X story that it falls into the river and so on and so forth. So we need to sharpen the skills. We have to move on. This is such a wonderful platform through which we have been sharpening our skills. And thanks to the Kuwait chapter for leading all of us for making a wonderful programs. Mr. Ramana has shared the programs that the chapter has done and the programs the chapter is going to do for all of us. And one such example is the communities, ASSP communities. We are all professional members and we know that what kind of services Kuwait chapter is offering. So let me know how many of you know this, the platform that I'm going to talk about that, and what kind of benefits that we can grab by utilizing such platform. Like Sanjay ji has said that we have 18 practice specialties and 4 common interest groups. So this community platform is also applicable to such practice specialties and common interest groups. So as Mr. Ashok said, we have these members like global operations right from Canada and America to the eastern part to the Australia. So these global members are been working in all these continents except Antarctica, and it is a wonderful opportunity to interact with all those. When I was administrator as a global operation practice specialty, then international practice specialty. So one gentleman has taken a job in, I believe, in France. So he immediately put a question seeking some kind of help. So believe me or not, there are so many good responses came in from the IPS members who are working in else part of the world to make him comfortable about the rules and regulations in such a province where he is going to work. In such platform that I'm going to say, this is called Safety Technical Talk. So going ahead, Ramna. So whenever we have such a query comes up, of course, we have a wonderful platform in Kuwait also, but I usually take this opportunity to post if any queries which I'm not able to get answers, which I would like to know the other parts of the globe, what they're doing. So I usually put a query, a professional query on such platform. You can see on the screen that I posted a query a few days ago. So immediately within 24 hours, I got a reply from the US, what kind of practices they are offering on that. So when I went for an audit in one of the facilities in Kuwait Oil Company, so I observed this observation. So immediately I wanted to get clarification how to address this point. So I discussed with many of our good friends here, but I wanted to have other perspective. So this platform gives an opportunity to listen what is being adopted, what is being practiced, how the organizations have been taking care of that they can post it. I'm just giving an example that's showing on the screen. If you really have got a profile in the ASSP community, you will see wonderful topics. You can see, you go on next screen, Ramana. So if you see on the, go for the second topic, use of double lanyards for working at height. So we all know that those we have been very much mandatory while working at height. So how to use, what kind of queries that we can come, what kind of testing techniques are there. So all those techniques, all those information, technical information that can be seen from the community platform. So I strongly encourage gentlemen and ladies, please use such platforms to enrich yourselves, also to share such information with your colleagues and with friends whenever you interact with them in a professional way. So also if you see on the down, ergonomic certification. So does anyone have any recommendation for ergonomic certification or certificate course other than BCPE? So people will be very happy to share. And also have seen one query regarding the road safety also. So people wanted to know that, so they share their own practice, what they have been doing in their company, and they wanted to know what are the other practices. When I made a presentation exactly a year back in Safety 2021 for virtual mode, when I presented what KOC is doing, the best practices in to address the driving hazards, so everybody has appreciated what we have been doing for over a period of time. So these are the various platforms, these are the various avenues that we can utilize being into that. So going further, Ramna. So if you see on the top left, so we have the dashboard COVID-19. When this COVID-19 has struck in March 2020, so this ASSP has come forward to give an exclusive avenue for the COVID-19 issues to be discussed. So I'm very proud to say that when I'm the administrator of the IPS during that year, I am one of the first administrators that have shared administrator message about the COVID-19 and what are those regulations from the different countries in my administrative message. So, and COVID-19, that is one thing, and discussions, so member directory and communities. Since I am the member of GOPS, so you guys can see that the global operations, my practice specialties, and all communities home. So I can post the message in both the ASSP technical talk as well as the global operations. So if you go down in the community page, so you will see all those technical talks that been posted to seek a clarification, to seek advice from the GOPS members. Going further. So if you see on this, the social media, we can say that ASSP community.assp.org practice specialty global, that the name has been transformed to the global. Till when I was the administrator, that name was the international practice specialty. So with the great support from all the members and the ASSP board of directors, then the name has been transformed to the global operations, giving an indication that whoever is having the operation across the globe, not necessarily that the name has to be international, so that those members can be part of this practice specialty. Okay. We have the recent global operations practice specialty topics. I can say that I have posted 2 topics, in fact. And also on the right side, the leader who is the heading the practice specialty, Jaswal Saab is leading as an administrator, and we are all we're happy to support Jaswal ji in his discharging roles and responsibilities as advisory committee members, advising from time to time on various topics. So you can also see on the right. So just a second, go back. On the right side and the down, so there is the construction safety bulletin that we usually get from various gentlemen. So we upload those bulletins into this community page. Once I put as a community web page, community upload in that GOPS community page, so all the members of the GOPS will get that email alert. So it is not necessary that you need to log on and to see that email, that file or that content. The moment when somebody is posted it there, immediately within no time, the email will come to all the GOPS members. So for example, if I got an email and saying that somebody is asking and somebody has posted a good information, if you wanted to say thanks, or if you want to convey my comments, Again, I no need to go to the community page with login and details because it takes time. So ASSP has come with a wonderful feature. So the moment when you receive the email, there itself we can reply immediately as an email. So the moment when you reply, again, it will go to the community page and the same email will go to all the community members. So such a wonderful feature. I encourage everybody to join this ASSP first who are not members, and those who are already members of ASSP and those who would like to join this wonderful network of practice specialty that is global operations, grab this opportunity that ASSP is giving a free offer. So no offer is bigger than this, and giving us such a wonderful offer. And I will explain that free offer once the administrator finishes what are the other benefits that members can avail from this. Thank you, Sanjay ji, for giving an opportunity. I'll come back once we finish the slides. Thank you.
Thank you, Shrikant. Thank you so much for amazing presentation. And you have very clearly and explicitly explained the benefits, objective and benefit of GOPS. Thank you. Next slide. Now, how to join the practice facility after Ashok ji and Shrikant ji has shown the way out. And if you are, I'm sure most of you must have decided to go for it, and more so because it's a complimentary one. You already are member, just go for it. It's free to join. So what you need to do, you just need to log into your account on ASSP.org. Once you log in, you need to go to my account. You can see my cursor. Go to my account tab on the right top on the website, and then select upgrade or renew now. Right? After clicking the upgrade or renew now, you'll go through prompts where you can select global operations practice facility or any other practice facility you want. But the offer we are going to talk about today is applicable only for global operation practice facility. And once you select GOPS, then at the checkout, you need to enter the promo code, which Mr. Shrikant will tell in the end of this presentation. If you have any problem in subscribing to this practice facility, you can either call up this number, which is a customer service number from SSP, they promptly respond, or you can write down email to customer service at ssp.org, and they will respond to you within 48 hours. They are very quick and very particular in responding all the email. Next. There are certain features on practice facility page, which is for the benefit of member. As Shrikant said, lot of new additions has been done, software has been updated, emails are being generated automatically, and without logging to your page, you can respond to the query posted or any message posted. You can say thanks or compliment or give your comment on that. So one of the feature is complete your profile. So you can always update your photos on the, it is always better as part of your recognition, and change the photo as and when it is available, required, you feel so. Dashboard is another feature on practice facility page, and which helps you to get the latest discussion and topic on the in that particular practice facility. You can read the announcement which is posted, and any other community practices, community activity which is carried out. Or for example, if after we have done this promotion, we'll be posting this outcome on our community page, and that all the member will get to know. Next. Discussions is another tab where all the discussions, as Mr. Shrikant said, he has posted certain query about the critical work permit and any other query. If you have a problem, if you find driving safety related issue, you post it, it will go under discussions, and all member will be able to see, or click discussion, you'll get to know. Members directory is another feature which, really speaking, I was not aware is a wonderful feature. Member directory, you can go and search it with the name, with the location wise, and with the pin code wise, zip code, and many other search criteria there. With that, you put it and enter, you'll get to know any member in that locality, in that area, or, with that name, etc. So it's a wonderful feature under the members directory. Next. Next. And communities, I have already briefed. Under communities, we have common interest group and practice facilities. This is already covered, so we'll go next. Common interest group, as I said, there are 4 common interest group. One is blacks in safety excellence, it's called BICE. Another is Hispanic safety professional. The black in safety excellence is basically developed to advance the people of color in the OSH professionals through networking, collaboration, etc. And Hispanic, as the name said, this is basically for Hispanic people to communicate among themselves, help improve networking, coordinate with each other, collaborate, and promote the profession. Next. Next. Women in safety excellence, I need not say, we already have it, and this is for female safety professionals join hand together, having a common purpose, common interest, and they collaborate to achieve the objective. And the last one is emerging professionals in OSH. This is a group of new safety professionals or safety professional in the mid-career who normally will have interest upon education, training, and promotional aspect and growth in career. So for them, all the matter of common interests are discussed in this group. Next. 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 Yeah. Now, practice facilities, I will go quickly because time is not much, and basically you'll see that construction practice facility, emerging engineering practice facility. Here, basically the professional from construction, basically construction professionals group, where they discuss about construction safety issues. Engineering practice facility, they normally discuss the issues related to engineering design which contribute to safety improvement at the design stage. Consultant practice facilities is the group where basically the subject related to technical OHS information, new technologies, upgradation, and new law and new legislation introduced, and better management practices, etc. are the issues of common interest which help consultant to keep abreast of the latest development in the field and to be competitive and help the customer. Environmental practice facility is self-explanatory. Next. Ergonomic practice facilities, basically it is a community of ergonomic professionals who have a common interest in technical knowledge and expertise related to the ergonomics at the workplace. Fire protection, again here is basically fire protection people in safety who collaborate with each other to find the latest technological development in the field of fire protection and fire prevention both. And emerging preparedness and disaster mitigation issues, how number one, fire can be prevented at the initial stage, fire should not take place. If at all it happens, how the losses can be minimized. Next. Now this here comes our main practice specialty over which we are going to focus on and over which we have programmed our webinar. Global Operation Practice Specialty is one of the 18 practice specialty under SSP, And as Mr. Srikanth and Mr. Ashok has already briefed about, they both are ex-administrator and they have laid the very strong foundation for this for this practice facility, and they stand very, very strong internationally. Is what earlier known as IPS, now it is GOPS, and the benefit from this practice facility is networking opportunities. You get to know people all around the world, coordinate, interact with each other to have a mutual exchange of experience and knowledge and skills. Technical, educational, mentorship availability is there. Before I go further, I'll tell you certain hidden benefit. Number one, if you are having certification, there are opportunity to be on the advisory board. And once you become the advisory board member, you get additional 1 point, and for a period of 5 years, you get 5 points for 5 years period, which helps you to meet the CU requirement. I think 25 for CSPs in 5 years. It helps you a lot in meeting the, in addition to membership point you get. So, and this entry into the advisory committee is free based on your interest. There are open advisory positions in global operation. There are open advisory positions in other practice facility. They keep publishing from time to time. So those are the hidden benefit. Sharing the best practices is available, managing risk and etc. Sharing country specific HSE information. This Mr. Srikanth has already cited one of the example when one of the member has gone to join in another country and he sought the local regulatory requirement. Many people have turned up and helped him to get to know. And to be a successful HSE personnel, you need to know what are the local regulatory requirements with regard to HSE, so that you can work with the employees to meet the expectation of the employer and comply with the local requirement. Next. Next. Healthcare practice facilities, the people from healthcare sectors discuss the issues. The industrial hygiene practice facility is there. Next. Next, Ramana. Management practice facility. So people who are in management grade and having responsibility are under this group. Military practice facility. Basically, those who are either working in military and having responsibility on the safety, or those who have retired and entered the safety profession are there in the group and discuss the operational fleet and off-duty safety issues. And as Ashokji said, oil and gas, mining and mineral resource practice facilities there, which is all ours. And I think we all are very much into this group, mostly those who are working in K companies and other, maybe somewhere in working in NEPESCO and deployed their secondment, or even NEPESCO companies having services to oil and gas may certainly fall under oil and gas practice facility. Next. Ramana. Public sector practice facility is a group where employees in the main government sector or semi-government sector agencies are employed and who have responsibility on safety. So it may be direct factory inspectors, OSHA employees, and you can say other government institutions. Those people are there in this platform and interact with each other to upgrade their experience, sharing the experience to enhance their skills. Risk management practice facility is another practice facility which must be of very high interest. We can say risk management practice facility, it must also be covering the whole industry together, be it civil construction, be it mining, be it steel, be it cement, oil and gas, many things will be there. And I can see must be one of the interesting practice facility in SSP. Next. Next. Training and communication, transportation practice facility, transportation training practice training and communication are those community where people from OHS trainers, maybe private or government institutions, or those who are working in companies having responsibility on delivering the training, and other professional having communication as their part or main responsibility to deliver, must be there in the group. And basically instructs people interested in adult learning, e-learning, and training, diverse workforce training, etc., are the one whom he benefits most. But here, interest is yours. Interest is the participant, where he finds himself best, where his desires are meeting. Maybe he's working in oil and gas, but having more interest on construction safety. He can go and join in that, or he has a more interest in engineering side, design. He can go and join design safety, or he can join a common practice facility like risk management or global operation practice facility. Global operation is a benefit where we have almost all the practice facility merged together, and you can talk on many subjects. For example, if you are in fire protection facility group and you talk of industrial hygiene, perhaps it may not be accepted much, or will not be encouraged, because they will say we are from a particular community, so let's focus on that. So our GOPS is wide open, length and breadth. So issues of any safety issues from any industry, as Ashok ji has rightly said, can be pulled together, can be put, and there are experts available to address the solution for that. Next. Utilities practice facility, and when I say utility, here it comes the water services, electricity productions, and solar. Nowadays, solar and wind generation, which is very much encouraged by the government to focus on. So these are the areas HSC professionals, safety professionals from these areas are there in this practice facility to share their experiences and discussion. Next. Ramna. Next, please. May I request Mr. Shrikant to brief this
thank you,
GOPS promo offer? Yeah, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, I would like to once again thank ASSP Kuwait Chapter. I don't know how many of you remember, we exactly did a similar session in 2 years back in Kohinoor House, in which I gave the presentation and joined by Mr. Ashok also. And that time I organized a small quiz program in which I offered 5 members free. Then I gave the membership of the international practice specialty then to the 5 members, and then so on and so forth. Whenever we have done the webinar, we have done that. Again, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a golden opportunity. You please avail this. This offer is from 1st April. So today is 30th, tomorrow is 31st, the last day of the fiscal year 21-22. And we are going to step into the next fiscal year 22 and 23 with a wonderful opportunity to avail on. That is the golden opportunity for the ASSP members, which is free of a complimentary membership for the global operations practice specialty to get into that. Okay. So the promo code, it's already displayed on the screen. So those who already been ASSP members, it's simple. They have to send an email to the customer support, customer service at ASSP.org, and stating that your email ID and membership number, and then you would like to join GOPS, and you will be immediately quickly enrolled into the membership of GOPS. So again, I wanted to say that this membership, this offer is not for 365 days. This offer is only 30 plus 15. That is 45 days, only 45 days, 1st April to the 15th of May 22. I can only say from this part of the world, this is a golden opportunity for the Ramadan Kareem as well. So kindly avail this offer, please join. And I request Kuwait chapter and especially the membership coordinators who are doing a marvelous job for this Kuwait chapter. Please kindly help us to identify those members who wish to join in GOPS, and we can take care of them. And also we can give a list of members, and then we will send to the customer service, the manager of membership in ASSP headquarters. Then those members will be automatically joined in the GOPS practice specialty. So having seen the benefits, and also I believe most of you have experienced this process safety webinars. I'm sure that I conducted with our great founding member, one of the founding members, and who also a mentor for the process safety, and we all recognize him as a process safety guru of this region, Sri Ujjwal Ritvik. I conducted a number of process safety webinars when I was an administrator, and I think most of the members of the Kuwait chapter and across the globe have taken advantage of such webinars. So one such webinar is going to come on 6th April, which I'm going to share on next screen. So gentlemen, who are the ASSP members already, they can go into the login screen in the ASSP and upgrade, and then renew now and put this code. Then they become automatically into the GOPS membership. So just a word of a caution that those who are already GOPS members like me and Sanjay ji or Ashok ji or XYZ, those cannot avail this offer, because I cannot avail this offer because I am already GOPS member. Those who would like to become a part of a GOPS family, please try to grab this. Those who have not become ASSP members, again, please join. So for example, ASSP membership fee is $60 for those working in Kuwait, coming from other parts of the world, like India and others. So that is membership fee is $60 plus $20 for the practice specialty fee. For example, GOPS fee is $20. This is altogether $80 per year, right? So $80 divided by 3.2, that comes around 35 and that's Kuwaiti dinars. But in this case, where this membership offer is being extended, a complimentary, that you have to pay only $35. So 80 minus 45 equal to 35. So this $35 is a wonderful golden opportunity. I believe I have not seen before, in fact. And thanks to Mr. Ashok, whose relentless efforts to bring down the membership cost for those professionals working in Kuwait from the different parts of the world, whose GDP ratio and so on and so forth, that membership is $60, not those. So $60 plus $20 equal to $80 minus a complimentary offer 45 ends up $35. So simple equation. Please try to avail this golden opportunity and join under the leadership of Sanjay Jaiswal into the GOPS member, GOPS family. And again, I wanted to say that this offer is not for lifelong. This offer is for 45 days, starting from 1st April 2022 to the 15th May 2022, and this only for 1 year. So please don't come back to us in 1st April 2024. Sir, this is over. Please kindly give me the offer. So again, we may do some kind of random quiz. We can extend a couple of free offers like what we did, but not to the open offer. Okay. So going further, Ramna.
Next.
So one such webinar that we are going to do with the father of safety, the photo which you are seeing is quite a known face to all of us. He has done a number of sessions in Kuwait Chapter Professional Development Conference in previous years. His name is Jitu Patel. He is an American citizen and who is going to do a technical webinar, why good leadership matters, a culture-based risk assessment, lessons learned from disasters. This gentleman is having 4 decades of experience under his cap, having worked in India, Saudi Aramco, and then UK, and then Kuwait, and so on and so forth. and he also was here when Iraqi invasion took place. So who will be having such a wonderful experience to share his experience with all of us. This webinar is also awarded with point CEU. Please don't underestimate this 0.1 CEUs. All these CEUs are very much useful when we compile to submit to the BCSP or other professional bodies at the end of the continuity of cycle, like 25 points that we have to gather. All these things will be a part of that we need to accumulate. And one such webinar is 0.1 CEU is 6 April, and many webinars we are planning, and definitely those webinars will also get CEUs. So, so not only for the ASSP members who are having these professional certification, but those members who are also in the interest of pursuing the professional certification, this is a golden opportunity to join. So with this, I have shared the membership offer and also the coming up webinar. And I would like to welcome and extend the thanks to Mr. Subbarao, who is a past president of Kuwait Chapter, who joined in this call. And he's also advisory committee from the United Emirates region, and for doing a wonderful services in that region for the interest of ASSP as well as GOPS. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Shika. Next, Ramna. May I request Shoghi to brief about safety 2022?
Sanjay Saab, this safety 2022, it's every year ASSP does this conference. In fact, I am attending this conference since the year 2005, but last 2 years I could not attend because of the COVID-19. So that was one of the unfortunate thing, but yes, it's a very good opportunity. Imagine how many participants will be there in this. 6,000 plus. There will be 6,000 plus participants from 75 to 90 countries. So that's a very good opportunity for attending and understanding the best practices from different parts of the world. Another important thing this year the society is doing is it is online as well as face-to-face because of the COVID-19. So last 2 years it was only purely online, but now this year they are introducing the what you call it, hybrid. We call it hybrid conference. So you can go to Chicago or you can attend from here, and even some of the presentations have been accepted from Kuwait also. You'll be looking for our presentations as well. And another important thing is that if anybody wants to attend outside US, there is an opportunity to go to get the invitation letter from the ASSP, and you process your visas. Just how to get the invitation letter? Go to the ASSP safety2022.org. There is a drop down button for the invitation letter. Just fill up the invitation letter and ask for the invitation letter if you do not have the visa. If you have the visa, of course, it's not an issue, but that's one of the things. You can also register online, and there are a lot of opportunities for the chapters also, and chapter delegates also can attend this conference when they are attending the meeting there. So very good opportunity, Mr. Sanjay, and I'm sure the Global Operation Practice Specialty is also having a advisory committee meeting. Every PDC we used to have a meeting. I'm sure this year also this committee will have it. So that's what I want to tell you.
Thank you, Ashok. Thank you so much for your advice, and hope this PDC becomes really fantastic. After 2 years gap, people will have opportunity to see each other in person, and a lot more to exchange and learn from each other. Thank you.
Exactly.
Next one. Mr. Shrikant was talking about the if you have a difficulty in logging in and forgot the login ID or password, or membership number or any kind of difficulty, you can either talk to customer service SSP at the given number or send a simple email at customerservice@ssp.org, and they're very quick to answer. They'll respond you in within 48 hours. And you can put your query and you'll get back the response. Next. Now it's we are almost at the end of this presentation session, webinar session, and if you have anything to ask, we have our eminent speakers will be able to glad to take your question.
Yeah, one question, Rao here, Ashok. You're
Yes,
saying
sir.
about the invitation, no?
Yeah.
They were not accepting in the beginning when we requested, because my visa got expired actually during the COVID. Now the appointment date is too long actually to get it. So that the invitation we can just take a printout online, or you have to request for it.
Okay. But they accept, correct? Once you get from the ASSP.
Yeah, invitation is there. It adds value. No, of course, getting visa should not be a problem because we already have before and visited many times. So
Right.
that invitation we can just take a printout online, or I mean,
Okay.
is it again have to request a society?
Okay. So just online printing is enough. That's what you say.
Oh, okay, right. Thank you.
Good evening,
Any
sir.
other? Yeah. Good evening, sir.
No,
Sir, this question to Ashok sir. Sir, I
Yeah.
have 10 years visa. So this time, if I would like to attend this PDC, I have to get again invitation, or other the same visa I can travel. Number one question. Number two, I would like to travel along with my family. I have a 10 years visa. So what is the procedure to process visa for families?
Ramo, you have a 10 years visa. If it is valid this year or next year, absolutely no issues. You can go. And once you plan your tickets and the hotel accommodation, everything, you apply for your family in the US Embassy in Kuwait. Just demonstrate that you are going to attend the conference, and along with the family, I'm going there to have a travel vacation, something like that. So you will get it, no issues.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
All the best. Yes, yes. Jahid bhai, there are new members who are attending, and one of our colleagues also attending. So maybe if you are having a routine practice of introducing them, you can always do that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, Ashok sir, you had said something.
Now, what I was telling that there are many new members attending first time our chapter meeting.
Yeah.
So if you want to ask them to introduce by themselves, they can open and introduce, like PSM meets.
Correct, sir. No problem. Let Ramanna, once Sanjay sir finish these things and this question answer finish.
Yeah.
During this quiz time, we'll do that one, sir.
Sure.
Once we'll wait for Sanjay sir.
I'm finished. I'm only waiting for that's all from us as a part of webinar presentation. And I think there is no more question from the participant. If you have anything, you can write, call back us or contact us either in person or on phone or email, whatever you wish to, or you can write to SSP. They can in turn forward us this query and we'll be glad to answer.
Yeah, and thank you once again. And if anybody has any questions, any kind of help, can you do reach us, me or Sanjay ji or Ashok ji at any point of time? I think everybody knows our numbers, and we'll be happy to support. We're happy to guide you. Thank you.
Ramna.
Hello.
Yeah, we are finished.
Hello.
It's done from part of webinar. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Here is Abdullah from Nigeria.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, please. The most of the link you are posting, we actually our time. We don't know. We don't normally know the time of the program. So we would like, if you can be able to be specific, but for us in Nigeria, at times we would like to join some of the programs, but most time the Nigerian time is not normally speculated for us to know the exact time to join the program.
Sure, Abdullah. I think our chapter will do when they post in the Region 9 group, they will also add the different time zones. So it is easy for you to attend. Very good suggestion. Very good suggestion.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Noted, and we'll be adding that one also in our upcoming announcements.
Yes, very good. Yes.
And now, Jayaji will go for felicitation. Later that we'll go for networking.
No problem. Go ahead, Ramana.
Can you announce, Jayaji, or?
No problem. Now it's time to felicitate our today's speaker. Start with Ashok Darlapati, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for giving your valuable time for the benefit of members. You are always there in each and every meeting. Once again, on behalf of Chapter EC, I would like to thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
It's my pleasure, sir. It is my pleasure for being part of this. Thank you.
Bala, sir, thank you very much for coming forward and within a short span of time, within maybe the Sanjay sir has told me before 10 days, and you three people come together and for the benefit of societies and benefit of the professionals, what a wonderful opportunity you bring from US for us. Once again, thank you to you, sir.
Thank you, Jai Saab. In fact, I was in a deep shock since today evening when I reached the home from the North Kuwait. I am deeply sorrowed to share that my classmate, my friend, was left for heaven today evening. So I was in deep shock. I couldn't be able to join. But since I committed to Sanjay ji and the GOPS, then I had to do that. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Bara. Very sorry to learn.
Yeah, very sorry to learn. We'll catch it up. Please.
Yes. Thank you very much, Sanjay sir, for once again, congratulations to you being administrator and you take this role and in GOPS Global Operational Practice Specialty, something new this year. We definitely support ASSP Kuwait Chapter is always there to support all the HSC professionals. And so once again, thank you to you, sir. And for me, what it is actually, sir, to bring all these three stars of Kuwait chapters like Salman Khan, Shahrukh Khan, and Amir Khan in one platform. You get this one. Really, we feel very good. Thank you very much.
I'll be the Salman Khan.
There are a lot of stars.
So once again, thank you to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jahid ji, and I really thank you for accommodating our request in a very short span of time. In fact, I was also surprised you accepted our request because I know you must be having a lot of